Okay, let's see how this goes. Yeah. Push this. All right, let's get started. Yeah, we do this. Start with my TOS character. This in. All right, let's see. All right, here we go. After, let's see, a bunch of collections that we can do. Bunch of failures. As my goal. Currently working on is this one. Get rank 4 in 4 categories. And right now, I'm rank 4 in 3 categories. So medical's probably gonna be my next. And the next two I'm gonna focus on is diplomacy, military, with a backup of colonial. So let's get started. Anything? Ooh, you got one here. Let's see. Perfect. Personal. Focus. I always do the diplomacy first because those are the ones that don't have enough missions to send them on. Alright, let's get the medical going. Let's see if they're ready. Big ones. What are we missing there? Refugee. We don't have prisoners and codes. Alright. This one first. 630. 66. Bigger ones. No. Okay. Top. Go through it until next will be military. Local. Let's look at tactical. Just a second to see if it refreshes. Did not. Alright. Intelligence. It did not. Okay. And I'm at Tiang Nebula. Let's get some of this done. Colonial. Department head. Decent. Yeah. Oh, refresh. Do that one. Get some colonists in, and then I can send them out. Ooh, I think I have some people at midday. Oh, I have 2 slots available. Okay. Isn't it shrouded? Oh, that's a Shimada. Actually, I should have some stuff there. Someone expiration or trade. Build up, so let's do that. And we're done. I don't think I leveled. I was working. Yep, you're good. Yeah. Alright. Just keep you parked there. What do we got for Vaudois, Udine, Terry? That means Delta Quad. Let's change characters because I have to do endeavors on my Klingon. Alright. I do this mission and then. Alright, so this mission is. We're gonna have to have stuff. We'll just go to Kronos and then travel north of that. Galactic North. Traveling. Let's get something quick. Ah. Good, Dyson. Sorry. Stuff there. That I'll have Vadwa. Come on, let's go. The system. Yeah, I'll take these two. I also have to work on my battle numbers. See, on this guy, gotta. I'm almost there. Less than 200. That's been a grind. The Bird of Prey one was a lot easier. I just have to grind through Endeavor XP for that one. This one I'm just gonna have to repeat with Q, and I have missions to do. I might just focus on getting this done and then work on my Qs. Oakley look. I'll just wander around.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
The comet is not the best.
Enemy targets
Hello,
on
Belios.
sensors. Personal shield losing power. Enemy targets on sensors.
they don't count to the kills, do they? Well, on a third done.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
There. Almost half. One more to half. 30 more yeets to go.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
Up the pass. Seems to be red dots there.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Red dots.
Enemy targets
Oh,
on sensors.
I passed some red dots. would definitely go quicker if I had
Personal shield losing power.
10 guys to go though. Pistol again.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Primo to go.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Done. Let's transport out of here and then go to. So that's the first song for license here. Perk. Critical space. Look here. It's gonna be a grind. Probably should have just gone for it. Let's go on it. Space beds. This is not the. It's only 10 ships. Shouldn't be too bad depending how many people. Oh, it's jellyfish. They're great ships.
Ship is under attack.
Alright, so that got me tickets. Some pellet. Is there something?
Warning. Target's shields have failed.
Halfway there.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Warning.
Alright, give me another one. Just need one more, and I'm out. Tearing ground. Only 10. Let's not do that. I won.
Warning. Target's shields have failed.
Gotcha. Cloak. Get out of the combat. And let's do this mission.
Good, we've arrived.
Those satellites could cripple a Starfleet runabout with one shot back then. I'd rather not find out how powerful they are now, if you don't mind. Looks like the satellite weapon and defense systems were updated to deal with modern vessels, but they still have the same flaw that Miles O'Brien took advantage of years ago.
You should be able to distract the satellites by firing probes near their position. Distract enough of them, and you'll clear an area long enough to safely beam down an away team. Picking up some debris clouds from Herc ships in orbit.
It's possible some Herc bypassed the satellites. We should be ready.
Looks like O'Brien. We're in position. All right.
Beaming down.
Ah, the wreckage of the Yangtze Jiang. Or what's left of her, rather. Looks like the locals have scavenged everything of value from the old girl. Unlike her, they can never die thanks to the nanotech inside of them.
Right. The last time we were here, the prisoners were eager to be cured, if only to get the chance to kill their rivals off for good. I'm hoping that Opaka has shown them a better path in the time she's been here among them.
We're not alone. Herc life signs dead ahead.
Enemy targets on sensor.
This is interesting. I just ran a medical scan on these Herc. They're not regenerating. There's no sign of the alien nanites in their bodies. Something in the Herc genetic makeup isn't compatible with the nanites. I suspect it only works on humanoids.
I thought I was frozen. Okay. Move along.
Shield losing power.
We're here to help. Keep fighting!
I think you'll find that she'll be in good health within moments. The healing nanites are quite effective. In fact, they seem...
You can relax. I'm fine now. Really.
You made it. Good. The Kai's been expecting you. Yes, she's had a vision about you coming here. Come with us. We'll take you
feel
to
like these
her.
episodes
Unless you'd
do
rather
a
stand around here until
strong
more of
tie
those
to-
things show up.
On the episodes, especially DS9 and TAG. Wish they had more tie-ins with Enterprise. It's only like a one temporal where
The Kai's waiting for you. In the temple ahead.
Welcome. It's been some time since we've had peaceful visitors. And Kai Kira, it's been too long. Truly, the prophets have smiled upon us today. Indeed they have. We have brought the cure. You'll be able to live a normal life away from here. You'll be free. And we have something to bring with us. A miracle.
of the prophets.
Is that? Yes, a blessing from the prophets. The Orb of Peace. Through it, we ended the war between Ennis and Noel Ennis. As you can see, our peace has been shattered by the arrival of the hostile aliens. We have tried to speak with them, to find reason, but we have failed. We don't even know their name. They're called Herc, and there's no reasoning with them. They attack and devastate every world, every species they encounter. We need to get you and your people out of here as soon as possible. I see. We must take the orb with us as well. I can't have it falling into the hands of such a warlike species. It would be like the occupation all over again. That's not going to happen. I won't allow it, and neither will my friends. We can administer the cure to everyone in groups. With your permission, we'll start right away. Very well. Begin the procedure. I'm sure.
Some time ago, I asked Bashir for this cure. I wanted to use the cure as a weapon and kill the enemy. I couldn't put the war...
After all this time, to live a normal life, it's like waking up from a really bad dream. I can think about having a family again. An actual family. I don't know what else to say except thank you.
The cure, huh? Well, this cure had better work, friend. Or we won't be friends no more. Get me.
Then it's true what the Kai saw in her dreams. Those visions. The prophets sent us the orb, and now they sent you with our deliverance from this horrible place. Truly, the prophets smile upon us all.
Is this for real? This cure? They talked about it a little after the Kai arrived, but I thought it was a myth. Never thought it was actually real. So, I can die now. Funny, I never thought I would. And now that I can, I'm a little... When they put me here, all I knew was war. I don't remember why it started, just that there was us, and the Ennis had to die. Even when the Kai came, I didn't believe.
But when they found the orb and people stopped killing, things changed for me. Guess there's something to faith after all. Anyway, thanks for everything.
Looks like you're down to 1 dose of the cure. Use that to inoculate the Kai.
Oh, she survives because cure. Recharge. What? Patience.
You have my thanks for all you have done for us today. May the blessings of the prophets be yours.
Those things are attacking! Defend yourselves!
Colin's down! Medic! Someone help him!
I'm afraid he's dead. There's nothing we can do for him.
Though we will mourn the loss of our friend Colin, we can take comfort knowing that, at long last, he was able to leave this place for a better one. He is finally at peace, and his path will join the prophets in the celestial temple.
Back Satellite Command Network. Once we've done so, we'll be able to close to transport range and be safe. Be a lot of it. Get back to initial transport site and activate pattern enhancers. We'll be able to get you to lock in their position. Understood.
The doctor and I will stay with Opaka and her people in case the Herc make another attack here. Once you've cleared the way to the transport site, we'll join up with you there.
Go that way. Oh, why are they beam that guy in green? It should be red. Fleeing and transport is not that red of charge. Diggins. That makes some Diggins, yeah. Suppression fire.
Glad everyone made it out in one piece. Set up the pattern.
Right. Pattern enhances. Let's see. 'Cause I'm crushing fire. Suppression fire. Ooh. Diggins. Diggins. Yeah. That makes some Diggins, yeah. Suppression fire. sneaky look at the parent enhancers. Yes, what kind of... Give us a little more time. Yeah.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shield.
Picking up more Earthbound on range, a lot more. We don't have a lot of time. Are you ready? Satellites, however. Standing by.
Let's move the ship behind the satellites and lure the Herc in. Just in time. Here they come.
I'm glad I was able to administer the cure to the remaining prisoners while you were clearing a path to the transport site. Everyone is safely aboard and mortal for the first time in many years. I've never seen so many people overjoyed to learn that eventually they'll die.
Thank you, Julian. It means a lot to me to have everyone out safely, especially Opaka. We have a lot to talk about, her and I. For now, I think we should return to deep space. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Julian.
Welcome to Deep Space Nine.
Emissary, our paths meet again.
Hello, Ben. It's good to hear from you.
Take a look once. Oh, nice. The jump until I have a scavenge endeavor to episodes.
I'm glad we were able to return Opaka to Bajor safely. She's determined to follow the will of the prophets and establish a new place of worship in the Gamma Quadrant near the wormhole. Odo assures me that the Dominion are open to discussing this. We'll see. Many of us have not forgotten the fate of the new Bajor colony and the Dominion's role in that. As for me, my time as Kai is coming to an end. Opaka is the Kai that Bajor needs now. I intend to guard the Celestial Temple from the Herc and anyone else who would destroy the home of the Prophets. The best place to do that is Deep Space Nine, as part of Starfleet. I'll be Captain Kira the next time you see me. Thank you again for helping me bring Opaka home. I owe you one.
The Dominion has asked the Alliance to send an expeditionary force into the outer reaches of their territory. The Herc aren't as numerous there, and we're hoping we can learn more about them while we render aid to the Dominion in that sector. Ambassador Odo will be accompanying us on his flagship, along with Captain Kira aboard the Defiant. I'll be commanding a modest Cardassian fleet as well. We'll start in the Dosi system. Our latest intelligence has discovered a Herc presence in that area. Meet us there at your earliest convenience. Be seeing you.
Booms. Freshen up. Need an officer. Hello, Mr. Morph.
Greetings. How may I assist you? Fight with honor.
Oh, that's right, because I completed Tier 4 of the studio officers, selecting new bridge officers, but maybe. Hmm. Officer. Stuff. Fine. Also, we need holograms. It's not a uniform of a warrior. Classic to scrubs like that. Clean. Boot. Is there specific? Yes, there is. Let's do those. Is it? Let's look. Ah, I'll eventually. Find someone. Here. Back to Earth. I already did all these. Let's see. Any pads left? Oh, start with command space. Sure. Sure. Strategic. Pick. Go back. Let's see. Engage. Alright. So everything is coming here for replacement. I might need to build cover. I need a round. Campbell. Okay. next one is. Local tricorder. I need to get. And then awesome. Okay. Yeah. This party. Didn't happen. Let's do that. Secure. Do one more mission.
Thank you for joining us. As you can see, we can't even defend our stations from Herc attacks. It's going to take a joint Alliance and Dominion effort to stop them. We're currently at the edge of the Dosi system. Thankfully, the Herc aren't attacking the Dosi homeworld yet. They're starting to evacuate as a precaution, however.
All ships,
Target the Herc and fire at will.
Victory is life!
Warning. Target's shields have failed. This is a good rear shield failing. Left shield failing.
I can see you're a handy person to have around. And while I'd like to put this system far behind us, I believe we should find out what we can about the Herc and their reasons for being here. While we still can, of course. The Herc may decide to send more ships here. This planet appears to have been abandoned some time ago. No life signs detected. Sensors indicate an extensive network of defunct mines. I'm reading residual levels of dilithium, How curious. Of what use would this world be to the Herc? It's clearly of no value to the Dominion. Wait. I'm reading more Herc inbound.
They're going for the station. What are they after?
Warning. Ship
We should scan the station once we're done with these Herc.
Target's shields have failed. Rear shield failing. Shields have failed.
Interesting.
The station is a basic resource transport hub, not exceptionally old. No life signs on sensors. It looks abandoned. I'm picking up trace levels of mineral resources in several storage areas, but there's nothing of note here, unless the Herc are driven solely to consume an assortment of minerals. This is a very interesting place, in that it's completely uninteresting to everyone but the Herc. Don't go to warp just yet. We're picking up a distress signal over here. You should take a look. Looks like it's a Ferengi signal of uncertain origin coming from the Karema system. I seem to recall Quark mentioning some business with the Karemans recently. This can't be a coincidence. We should look into this.
Is that really a good use of our time? The Karemans are very resourceful. They design a considerable number of weapons and defense systems for the Dominion. I'm confident they can deal with the Herc on their own.
I must say, Ambassador, I'm shocked. I know Quark's a gambler, but I never realized you were as well. Karema is a part of the Dominion, and an important one at that. Is losing their tactical and technological resources to the Herc wise?
Very well. Since I can see there's no talking you out of this, I'll accompany you to Karema. We're ready to go warp when you are. Let's get this over with.
It's cool.
Where did all these ships come from?
Hello there.
And here we are, the Karema system. Let's find out what Quark needs, deal with it, and move on.
Far be it for me to question the word of a founder, but that is a very large Dominion fleet I'm reading on sensors. I only mention it because we were led to believe Odo's fleet was the last. I trust there's a reasonable explanation for this miscommunication.
Your presence is not required here. Explain yourself. As are we. Karema is part of the Dominion. We are here to assist them, if they wish it.
They wish it.
The Karemans are proud. If they wish to stand alone and deal with the Herc, we will certainly accommodate them. Should they decide to ask for aid, we will gladly assist them. The point may soon be moot, however.
I will take responsibility for their actions in Kareman space. One of our operatives requires immediate extraction.
You're quite persistent, aren't you? Very well. In the spirit of our newfound pact with the Alliance, I will allow you to proceed, albeit at your own risk. Exercise caution, Odo. It would be tragic for you to come so far, only to end it all here over Karema.
It seems we're not getting the whole story here.
So, business as usual.
Exactly, Captain.
In the first one, I want to think about what
Shield has
use some of the other traits, starship traits.
My sensors are showing a broad band of interference in the area. It's jamming the standard Karemin hailing frequencies. Might I suggest giving them a new, more secure frequency to use for communication?
Hello? Can you hear me? We need help, and fast! Most of our planetary defense lines are in danger of being overrun by the Herc. We tried to evacuate, but the Jem'Hadar fleet opened fire on our ships when they broke orbit. We're trapped!
Jem'Hadar fired on you? Odo, your thoughts?
Combat is notoriously chaotic. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for that. One best pursued after we find Quark and help the Karemans.
Go play it your way for now.
I wonder. Ah, yes. We should try to find Quark soon. It's quite possible he's the only Ferengi on the planet. A deep-range...
Scan for Quark. Scan planet. Scanned. We found one Ferengi life sign. Surrounded by a handful of... Lodge City. In a lodge number of Hercs. Whatever.
Finally. I was beginning to wonder if anyone would come. It took you long enough. Is Garrick with you? Tell him. I found the package, so he better get here fast if he wants it in one piece. Running out of time here. The Herc are closing in. Get me now! Or Odo's right wrong whiffs will finally come true.
We need to get Quark out quickly, before he has an encounter with the Herc of the fatal variety. Let's go down together while Captain Kira and the Ambassador cover our ships in orbit. We'll have to beam down outside of Quark's location. I suggest bringing some pattern enhancers along. We may need them to beam out once we find him.
I'm ready.
We're about as close to Quark's last known location as we can get with transporters. I'm afraid we'll have to make the rest of the journey the old-fashioned way. Shall we? Quark's life sign is near here. Let's try to find a way in. How convenient! We've found a hidden path. Let's have a look. Interesting. The metal in the walls here completely scatters my sensors. Ah, more Herc. It seems we're in the right place. My tricorder shows a Ferengi life sign beyond that rather secure door. Unfortunately, the Karemin security system is beyond me. Given time, I could crack it, but we're running low on that commodity. There are a number of Karemin life signs nearby, however.
Understood.
Was it. I was gonna get eaten by one of those things. Can't say I like that idea much, so, thanks, whoever you are. You're not police or military, or Karemin military anyway. What brought you down here? Oh, him. Think I saw my brother and some of his men hustle the little grifter into a vault before those monsters got in here. Good luck getting him out of there. Wait, that was rude. You just saved my life. Let me return the favor. One of my brother's people should be able to open the door for you. Find them, and you're all set.
Got it.
Perhaps waiting here would be best. The outer world is still a mess.
Am I glad to see you? Thought for sure we'd be safe from those things down here. Caves do a number on sensors and transporters, but that didn't slow them down much. Filthy creatures. If you don't mind my asking, why are you here? You're not with Karemen Defense. Are you mercenaries? Private security?
No, we're looking for a Ferengi.
That'd be Quark, then. Only Ferengi around here that I know of, anyway. He's in a secure vault, not far from here, with another VIP. Look, I owe you my life, but I don't have the code to get to Quark. There are others nearby. One of them should have it. Help them, and I'll make sure they open the door for you. I swear it.
There you go.
The other Dominion ships just left the system. We're on our own.
The door's right there. I'll stay here while you save everyone.
Thanks for the timely rescue. I, don't suppose you'd be willing to turn a blind eye to all the contraband you've seen down here? It'd save me the trouble of shooting you later. Kidding. I was kidding. You know, humor. Do they have that on your planet? Anyway, you're clearly not Karemen police, so what brings you down here?
Looking for a Ferengi named Quark.
Oh, Quark, yeah, I know him. Little guy, big ears, flashy dresser. I hear he owns a moon. And we locked him up in a secure room when the shooting started. Big spender like that should be kept safe. Tell you what, help us out with all these nerks, gurks, and whatever you call them. Help us, and I'll help you. Deal?
Helped everyone else. Let's go get Quark.
All right, I'll wait for you here. Try not to die, okay?
Where is he? Oh, there you go.
And here we all are, alive and kicking. Wonderful. We had a deal, and I'm not about to back out on it, especially since you're all so well-armed and cranky. Not the kind of people I want to cross. Yeah, that can't be good. Door's open. You'd better get a move on.
Ooh. Go get him.
It's good to see you too, Quark. I see your mission was a successful one as well.
Yes, Garrick, I found your mysterious widget. What is it exactly? It's not Karemin tech. They found it a few days before I got here. I haven't had a lot of time to analyze it, thanks to the Herc.
I see. Thank you, Quark. This narrows things down considerably.
It does. Good. That makes it more valuable.
Indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does.
Not the liberators I was expecting, but thank you nonetheless. I'm First Minister Bakelba. Our situation has gone from bad to worse, and we have the Dominion to thank for it. Those of us on the edge of the Dominion were abandoned when the invasion began. In light of that, we voted to secede, to truly stand alone. The Dominion stood by while the Herc attacked us. We held off the invasion for a while, but their numbers are great. When we asked for aid, the Dominion refused. When we tried to evacuate, their fleet opened fire. They mean to punish us for our defiance.
That's unexpected. They need allies.
Well, First Minister, it looks like my distress call was heard. We're saved. Thank you. Looks like your reputation for getting things done is well deserved.
You're welcome.
And as for you, Garrick, you and I need to have a long discussion. Seems you forgot to mention that Karema was under a Dominion blockade and in the middle of a Herc invasion. Do Cardassians go senile? Oh, don't answer that. I don't want to know. What I do know is you're not paying me enough for this aggravation.
Calm down, Quark. You're safe for now. Just ready. Place them down.
The Herc are leaving. For now.
This.
It would appear that the Herc burrowed this way to bypass the doors above. And unlike most burrowing creatures, the Herc actually ate.
Good luck with the revolution, Minister. You'll need it. You'll be hearing from me soon, Garrick.
I'm looking forward to it.
You won't when you see my bill.
Now that we're past that unpleasantness, I think it's time we had a chat with Ambassador Odo, particularly about this technological wonder we've acquired. I have my suspicions, of course. Suffice it to say, I believe you'll find its purpose of great interest to all concerned parties. My main curiosity lies in what the Ambassador will have to say about it. I propose we get to the bottom of this.
Very
excellent.
Team up. That was noisy.
What is this?
Stand down, all of you. To what do I owe this unexpected visit?
I hope you'll forgive the intrusion, Ambassador. We need to speak in person.
What are you up to, Garrick?
That's a very good question. What's this about exactly?
It's in regard to this device we found on Karema. Do you know what it is?
No idea. Some new Kareman military tech, perhaps?
Interesting. But no. The Karemans didn't make this. But it is a Dominion creation.
And its purpose?
I'm sure I have no idea, Ambassador. It does emit a signal, however. It's quite similar to that used by the Herc. Perhaps I should turn it on and show you?
There's no need for that.
I don't like where this is going, Garrick.
Nor I, Captain. You see, I found a similar device. On Bajor.
On Bajor? When?
Right after the recent Herc attack, I'm afraid. Captain, scan the device. You'll find the soil residue on it is of Bajoran origin.
It does. It's from the Kendra province. Well, that doesn't mean that Odo...
Enough, Nerys. I can't have you defending me on this.
What?
Garrick's right. These devices called the Herc, and we put them there.
Explain. Now.
We needed the Alliance's help immediately. There wasn't time for summits or diplomacy. So I found a high-value target and led the Herc to it. I also took steps to make sure their attack would fail. Bajor was never at risk. You have to understand that.
You put my entire planet at risk. People died, Odo.
Nerys!
Save it. I've heard enough.
Please continue, Odo. You were saying?
I did what I needed to do to bring the Alliance into the war. I lied. Risked the lives of millions to save billions more. But there's more to this than a staged Herc attack. The other Founders are hiding things from me. If I challenge them now, I'll have no chance to find out what. So, for now, I have to play the part.
Well, you're doing a great job of that, Odo. Or should I say, Founder?
Trust me when I say I understand your position, Odo. The Captain, on the other hand...
I know. I have a strong lead, but I'll need your help to move on it.
You know how to reach me. It seems you are a gambler, Odo, and a high-stakes one at that.
You have no idea. I need you to understand that Bajor was never at risk. We took precautions. I made sure that my fleet was in position to neutralize the Herc in time. Karema was not my decision. Do you honestly think I'd take part in a plot to bring allies to our side, and then move to wipe out another group of allies? As I said to Garrick, there is more to this than we know. I'm going to find out what and why. I hope you're inclined to join me when the time comes.
Let's see. There's a lot to consider.
It is not my place to question the will of the Founders. Your mind, however, is your own. Do with it as you will, but be warned. The Founders do not appreciate betrayal. If the Alliance withdraws from their pact with the Dominion, the consequences could be severe.
I'm surprised to see you here, Weyoun. Aren't you usually at your Founder's side, hanging on her every word?
It is a message from said Founder that brings me here now. She would remind you of your purpose, to serve the Dominion as a whole.
How kind of you to deliver the message in person. Thank you for your service. As for my service, the Ambassador shares his wisdom and guidance with me. Truly, he is a most benevolent god. Why should I not serve him? He is a Founder, after all.
Serve the Founders, yes, but also serve them well. Do recall the fate of your predecessor. She thought she served the Founders well, quite possibly to the moment her unfortunate life came to its conclusion. As we both know, She was greatly mistaken.
The same could be said for your predecessor as well, dear Weyoun. Have you forgotten his sins? I know the Founders haven't.
This is a private conversation. Unless you're here on a matter of the utmost importance.
Quite the revelation, don't you think? It will be interesting to see how the powers that be respond to all this. For now, I think it's best to keep this in the purview of the diplomats. Let's return to our ships. There'll be more time to speak about this matter later.
Indeed. Game over.
Interesting, don't you think? The Founders are definitely up to something, and we all seem to have part to be seeing you.
That's next.
Odo's found something intriguing in the Masan system. Something the Founders want no one to know about, even one of their own. That certainly piques my curiosity. I'll meet you in the Masan system. Odo wants to travel incognito this time. I trust you'll be able to deliver him and that surly Jem'Hadar bodyguard of his to the Masan system intact. One more thing. I've taken the liberty of informing Captain Kira, and she'll be joining us as well. After the Karema incident, she's taken a personal interest in high-level Dominion activity, particularly where Ambassador Odo is involved. Be seeing you.
And let's call it there. Been 2 hours. Alright. I am going to log off. Nice rest of the day.